Say hi.
Hey.
What up, Shiner?
Yeah.
He's like, leave me alone. Guys, we're out here at Crossbar Ranch in Davis, Oklahoma. We had some fun last night. Did a little night wheeling. We got a little bit of footage of that. But most importantly, it's daylight now. It's a beautiful day. It's gorgeous out. We're out here with Fallon and Bradley. They're in Weeble Wobble. We're over here in Mjolnir, of course. We've got Bailey with us again. I guess she wants to pilot the rig today. So we don't really have a map. Don't really know what the plan is, other than not to get stuck and not to break anything.
So we're gonna see what happens.
If you guys go ahead.
I guess you want to say it,
go.
no? If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell. It lets you guys know when we're dropping new footage, and we'll see what happens.
While we were up on lookout, we met up with another couple, Wade, and I'm not certain what his wife's name is, but he is in the Red Dirt Jeep Club from Oklahoma, and unfortunately his group had left out early Sunday morning to all go home. He had come in late Saturday night. That was the earliest he was able to make it out. Stayed at a hotel the night before, and then came out to the park that morning, and we just so happened to meet up with him at Lookout. We invited him to follow along with us as we went throughout the rest of the park for the day. He didn't feel like doing anything by himself, even though he had a very capable and very built rig. Here we are on roller coaster, as you saw already. It is aptly named roller coaster because it is literally just going up and down like you would on an old wooden roller coaster. There are a few little steps here and there, but they're nothing major. It's not a hard trail by any means. Obviously, whenever I saw it was named roller coaster, I assumed there would be some ups and downs, but I didn't think that it was truly going to be like a roller coaster. It was definitely a fun trail.
I look like whenever I'm just like squatting in the corner.
we're making our way off of Roller Coaster, we have a few little trails that we can follow on the Gaia GPS that we utilize. There hasn't really been a whole lot that's been mapped out so far as Crossbar Ranch goes on Gaia GPS. We had a few maps that were uploaded by Jason, the guy that we're following along here in the night shot, where he had recorded a few little trails here and there, but not the entire park. So it was a little bit confusing, but we're trying to make our way back over toward Dead Man's Slide and Rock Face to get somewhere that we were more comfortable with, somewhere that we had been the night before. Since Jason was no longer with us, we were out there and just trying to make our way around without someone to guide us. So speaking of the night before, if you had watched our previous video where we were just doing the night wheel, you'll hear that there were some comments about we had such a great night's sleep. Obviously, we were being very facetious there because we did not, in fact, obtain a good night's sleep. We were grossly unprepared for camping in the extremely cold weather that we ended up running into. We were forecast to have temperatures down around 30 degrees, just slightly below freezing. Turns out we had temperatures that got down to about 20 or 21 degrees. 10 degrees may not seem like that big a deal, but let me tell you, the difference between 20 and 30, pretty staggering. The sleeping bag that Providence had was supposed to be good down to about 15 degrees. She said absolutely not. We have since returned that sleeping bag. It did not keep her warm at all. Typically, I'm one that loves the cold. I had like a Walmart quilt and that's about it. And I froze my butt off. It was horrible. We got maybe 2 to 3 hours of sleep combined, just waking and tossing and turning throughout the night. It did afford us the opportunity to hear all of the coyotes that were out. Definitely a lot of those. There was a whole lot of noise being made, but overall sleeping experience, not great. The wheeling experience, fantastic. Sleeping, once again, not so much. So we do have plans to make our way back out to the park. I really want to be able to get out there and see everything that the park has to offer because there are so many areas that we just didn't get to make it out to. I want to go out there, be able to pull up Gaia and actually go along through the trails and record the tracks and be able to give them names, and I can put markers and all kinds of different things within Gaia and be able to upload that so that other people are then able to utilize that out here at the park. And with it being so big and there's just so many areas that even on the paper map they give you, they tell you all the trails that are within the park are not on the paper map because the paper map is older and it doesn't have all the things that have since been added out into the park. There are signs. Luckily, this is one of the parks that we've been to that did actually have more signs showing you everything that's going on within the park and where the trails are and what they're rated. The Creek Pass, that sign, we didn't see it in the dark because it's up in the trees. So we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. During the day, absolutely, there's a sign. You might see it. We didn't see it the night before. Creek Pass was very fun. During the day, it was awesome to see the difference of whenever we were wheeling at night versus wheeling during the day. Oddly enough, the creek seemed to be higher at night, but just the amount of water that was on the trails during the day seemed to be more. So it was kind of weird. I don't know why. We didn't get any rain overnight, so it may just be that we can see the water better during the day, and it feels like there was more there, but I'm not really certain about that. You're not going with him.
Is he automatic or changer?
Automatic.
Yeah, it's an automatic. First automatic I've ever owned. That's okay sometimes. It's handy.
Bailey.
Come. I know you're not going to follow him across the water. You're too dainty for that. Yeah, it's so slick. All you can do is just keep spinning them until you fall off.
If he can't do this middle part, he could just go to the far left. Bailey, come here now. Brat.
It's slippery.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do that one.
say I don't know where you turn around once you're up there.
I want to know where that goes.
It looks like there's a trail come down over to the left here, but
Yeah. That's probably a little easier trail. It's a straight shot unless it's got any big ridges in it. He's unloading one of the rear tires this time.
yeah.
You'll want to keep an eye on her with those buggies, babe. Hey, what are you doing? So, rock face is 4 diamond. Bailey, come here.
We'll put her in the Jeep.
Yeah, just put her in the Jeep. Do you want him to ride with you? If you go more driver, you might be able to grasp the tires over there.
Up there?
Yeah. Because you're putting yourself in a hole the other way. There you go.
Hey guys, here we are. Arbuckle Mountain fried pies in Davis, Oklahoma. We were told that we absolutely had to stop and try these after we got finished wheeling. Haven't had them yet, but we bought $30 worth of pies and drinks. We're about to get fat and go home. We had a blast, absolute blast.
It was so much fun.
Out here at Crossbar Ranch with Bradley and Fallon and Jason, and I can't even remember the other guys' names that we met. Rodney, he was a cool guy. Met up with somebody today. We ran back through the river. That footage, I'm sure it's gonna look great. I haven't seen it yet, obviously, because we are still on our way home, but Fat Boy had to stop and get some pies. Thank you guys for joining us. As we said at the beginning of the video, for those of you that have subscribed to us already, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Please continue to share us with your family and friends. Those of you that haven't subscribed, why not? Mash that button. Come on. Help us out. We love you. Bye.